Hi kids, welcome back to Art with Mrs. B. I hope you had a great week this week and are ready to be creative. We are going to do some drawings based on the art of Victor Nunes. He's a Brazilian artist and retired art director, and he does some fabulous drawings. I'll be showing you some examples of his work, and we're going to be creating our own. I want you to take a look at materials that we're going to need. They're very simple. Just some paper, and you can use smaller or larger, 12 by 18 or 9 by 12, whichever you prefer. And you might want a few sheets of paper so you can do a few different examples of your work. And also collect some objects around the house. I know we did a project that looks like this one before, but this is entirely different. We're going to be creating some drawings based on what occurs to us in our imagination when we look at this. What does that look like? If you could add some lines to that on the paper, and I'll show you right here on the paper what I mean. You can get an overhead shot. When you look at that object, if you were to add some lines, what do you think you could make of it? And his work is based on the word pareidolia. Pareidolia is where we see images and objects that aren't really there. Have you looked at the clouds and you try to find something you see and imagine in the clouds? Like, do you ever see an alligator in the clouds, or a turtle, or a face? That's pareidolia. So we're going to create some things today based on that. I have several objects here. Ryan, if you can take a look at the back in the box. Just some examples of things. I've got some screws, some clips, even some salad tongs. I don't know what we're going to make out of that. There's a pin, push pin, a key, bottle opener, a few pairs of scissors, because I have a few ideas of what I might do. Even some earbuds, some old-fashioned clothespins. Take a look and see in your house what you can find. And we'll pause for a minute and we can get back to work. Objects you're going to need, you can put aside and choose them one by one. You're also going to need Sharpie, or even just a regular pen is fine, and pencil and eraser. And that's it. And your paper, of course. So there are a couple of ways you can go about this. You could start with just your pencil and eraser and then go over your lines after you draw them with pencil. You can go over them with pen, or you could just go for it with pen, which is what I think I'm going to do. But your choice. You're the artist. You get to decide. So I am going to start with, let's see what do I think of? What's the obvious thing right here? Oh, they remind me of high-rise buildings, I think. So I'm going to do a few different drawings on my paper, but I'm going to start with this. Let's see. Okay, I want just a line of land. These are going to stay here. I'm going to draw some more high-rise buildings, maybe a few windows. Very basic shapes, nothing complicated, simple lines, but I'm just adding to the lines that the objects make and keeping them placed in there. Add some windows, maybe an interesting top to that. And that's it. We can add a few windows in here. And you can move your objects around to be able to get to the paper. Remember, it doesn't have to be perfect. You're just trying to get the idea across and use your imagination. Staples turned into buildings. Let's see what else I can do. I've got some earbuds. What would these earbuds do? Let me think about this a minute. How about some flowers? Let's see. Just simple lines, nothing too complicated. You can even take one object and make several different drawings using the same object. You don't have to take a different one every time. Let's turn this one that way. Whoops, that one wasn't the one I want to go. And again, if you need to move your object in order to do your drawing, that's fine. And then put your object back. There you go. Let's see, what else? What does that look like? Oh, I know. What do you think? Making some noise. Let's see what else. Ooh, what could these do? Could be some kind of animal. Or, oh my gosh, that reminds me of a mustache. Eyes. So yeah, simple lines. Could be the mouth. Maybe some eyebrows going on here. Wild eyebrows. Remember, you can do this however you want. There's no rules. You're the artist. You decide what you're going to do. But I want you to have fun with it. Try different things. Everything you try doesn't have to turn out to be something that you thought might work out. I want you to explore it. And, oh, maybe a little goatee. Hairy guy, huh? Some worry lines. Ha! Oh, now he's looking a little older, huh? Let's see, what else? Oh. Oh, let's do these here. To me, these look like pants. So we need to do a bit of a person. There. And let's do some shoes at the bottom. Just simple, kind of cartoony shoes. And arms. And let's have a friend with him. They're friends. They're holding hands. And she's got some comfortable shoes on. What do you think? What kind of objects are you using and what kind of ideas are you coming up with? Let's see. I think I'm going to get a fresh piece of paper. I'm going to move this off to the side. And these salad tongs are kind of intriguing to me. So it's great to move your objects around and see what you see. Oh, I know what I see. Okay. We are going to go for, these look like hands to me. Let's see, what else can I do with this? Oh, we've got a pattern on the sleeve, some kind of fun fabric, the end of his sleeve or her sleeve, and let's have this one just to make it a little more interesting going at a slant. A pattern on the fabric for the sleeve. And that's it, as simple as that. Anything else we could put on there? I think I'm going to leave it like that. What do you come up with?